Okay, there we go. Another stream. We are checking out Cross the Ages today. Steffi has played it and she says it is nice. Um, but it takes a while to get through the tutorial, and then you have to play against other people, but it's like she still hasn't earned any tokens or anything. So it's kind of frustrating if you don't know how to earn. There's not like, do you want to keep playing or not? So let's hope we can figure out a little bit more if how you can earn. Let's first check out what the kind of game it is. I think it's a card game or something. An intellectual. Oh yeah, let's bookmark first. Cross the ages. Cross the ages isn't. So we found the white paper, basically, and we'll go through that. Why is it crucial to make cartesian economic viable? Okay. Objectives. It's interesting. Cross the Ages is an intellectual property, IP, whose essence is based on a mix of three major types of literature: fantasy, science fiction, and post-apocalyptic. The clash between these genres is the origin of the conflicts that divide the world of Artelium. Okay, so that's interesting. We can check out the economically viableness. So that's a little bit the background. Objectives. It is on the solid foundation of the IP that our ambition and work are dedicated to transcending the boundary between the virtual and the real by offering products connected to the Cross the Ages universe. I just want to know. Cross the Ages thus emerges as a reverse, a place that must be a desirable universe where enthusiasts, investors, developers, artists, and players come together to enrich it. Together they build new community experiences by creating innovative games, thereby contributing to the creation of the bridge that will connect our current world to the virtual world of Artelian. Okay, that's a lot of background. I just want to know, why is it crucial to make Artelium economically viable? We aim to develop a society that embodies Artelium and its values to actively and voluntarily promote them in the real world. In order to fulfill its commitments as a mission-driven company, CTA offers concrete and innovative solutions to reduce the environmental footprint of the gaming industry. To achieve this, CTA has chosen to invest tens of millions of dollars in the clean energy sector to contribute to the energy transition. Okay, I like this game already now. However, to make transformative investments on a large scale, a productive revenue model is needed for its investors. We aim to offer investors and players an innovative model that generates profits while fostering positive transformations in society. Okay, the lore, yeah, that's not really interesting. Products. Oh, I will need to check something. If I open a new window, can we see that on stream? No. Perfect. Still can't see it? No. Okay. Oh, it works. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we are back. Um, Products, books, roadmap. 10th of April 2024. Released Tome 1, The Rune and the Code. December, not Tome 2, 2025. So there's books, okay. It's interesting. The universe is. So it's a book series? The universe of Cross the Ages, shaped by the world of Arnoud Dolan, the author, and his team, serves as the foundation for a diverse range of products, games, film series, and much more. Whether you are an avid gamer, a passionate cinephile, or a seasoned reader, the universe welcomes you into its captivating depths. Interesting. So there's books. What is TCG? That's the game, the trading card game. It's a free-to-play card game based on the CTA universe developed in Unity. It has been developed since March 2023 on different platforms. This game features characters from Artelium, and the goal is to provide an accessible, fun, innovative, and evolving game over several years where players will be in control of the economy. She looks really cool. It's a really cool image. Whether you are a player who enjoys strategy, player versus player combat, or simply collecting and trading cards, you will have the choice. The card game is built around. Wait, did I? It's built around four elements: cards, heptagram, card deck, 4 game board. Upon creating an account, the player is immersed in adventure mode where they will discover the basics of the game, including. Well, okay, this is. Wow, it looks cool. I like the heptagram with all the colors. Life, air, light, fire, water, earth, and dark. Throughout the adventure mode, the player discovers key characters of the story and gradually acquires cards to enhance their deck and progress in the game, unlocking new options along the way. The gameplay aims to be accessible, situated midway between board games and conventional trading card games. There are two game modes. Adventure mode, as presented above, allows players to discover and play against the computer to understand the basics, while arena mode offers a more competitive spirit by challenging other CTA players. Players can choose to play ranked matches to compete against opponents of similar skill levels and climb the leaderboard to earn exclusive rewards. Okay, so that's how you earn. You have to climb the leaderboards. Throughout the duels, players accumulate a certain number of cards and resources that allow them to improve their cards through crafting. Okay. Although the gameplay designed between 2021 with adjustments in 2023 has clear advantages, it also has some drawbacks. Ah, that's good that they say that. Indeed, certain mechanics were added to diversify the games, but while they brought depth, they also introduced complexity. Starting from 2024, we decided to adopt an approach aimed at simplifying the game without compromising its depth and even deepening it further. So they are changing stuff. In 2023, we had envisioned a complex system involving a heptagram with 21 attributes interacting differently according to factions, but we decided not to pursue this path. Instead, we opted for an approach where we retain only 7 elements and overlay the 3 factions. This allows players to assimilate 3 new concepts for a total of 10 notions instead of the previously planned 21 or more. Okay, so they simplified it a little bit. This decision perfectly illustrates the philosophy adopted for the future development of the game. Therefore, we prefer to proceed cautiously, taking the time for thoughtful iterations, even if it means questioning some fundamental aspects already in place. Okay, so they're simplifying the heptagram, or they've already done it. Remove the leader system, remove the trinity system, change the scoring system to a health point system. So it sounds like they had like lots of ideas and plans for the game, but it was either too complicated, getting too complicated for the players, or it took too much time and they want to focus their efforts on other things. So they decided to opt for a simpler gameplay. Yeah, they don't really mention the reason, do they? Additional details regarding the timelines are included in the roadmap. Okay, that's good. We'll check that out. Although we are confident in these changes, please note that they are neither exhaustive or nor definitive to maintain some flexibility. I like the transparency and I like that they kind of talk to us in the white paper, that they really take us with them in the decision. Like, why did they make this decision and what can we expect? And there's more changes coming. Like, there's still flexibility. This doesn't mean that this is the gameplay could change again. We want to emphasize that we are open to all possibilities to successfully carry out this overhaul, including exploring concepts such as possibility of not playing a card. Okay, so there's more stuff. Mm. If in the future an adjustment is necessary, we will always make sure to respect the hierarchy of the cards among themselves. So that's good, yeah, because otherwise they can just throw everything around and then your cards may not be worth anything anymore. But they will always make sure that that stays the same. So your value stays the same of your cards. I don't think I will read much about cards. Let's see. Power of. Okay, I've been quiet for a bit. Let's check the roadmap. That's big. Okay. It's a very present roadmap. I don't know if I don't know if that's because it's a really new game. I don't think so. So why is the past roadmap? It's nice though that they have a future roadmap because usually the games don't have that. They don't update it. So 2024, they revamped Heptagram Alliance's updated board, new SAS rate system. In Q2, Watch Dogs card set, crafting rework, Fleximator premium membership auction house. Late Q2, gameplay changes part 2. Early Q3, another card set. Late Q3, new gameplay approach, board in 3D, UX and UI revamps. And then next year, a new season collection part 1, adventure world map, and new season collection part 2. So they definitely have lots of plans and they want to extend the game more. So that is good because that means it's still working. If a team is like if they don't even update a roadmap, this shows like faith. This shows they still the game is working. They believe in the game. They still want to make changes in the game. They made a new roadmap, so that's all good. And they listed here all of the stuff. Okay, what else do we have? Arise. Is that another? Oh, there's more games. What did Steffi say? Based on books, it's quite a unique card game. Harder than normal. Not really good sound. A lot of time spent online on tutorials and fighting AI. Didn't even arrive to earn tokens in the game, and they don't look available on the game market. I really like the playability of the game. Okay, so I think she played the card game. So I don't know if this one. Let's check the roadmap actually. See, yeah, early access late this year. So I'm not gonna check out this game, but it is cool that they have another game also that they're working on in the same like universe. Reverse, what's this? Interactive universe where the virtual can have an impact in the real world and vice versa. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. Economy. An accessible economy. This is what we wanted. The token and stuff. How does this all? In all across the ages of games, we find a consistent economy. Okay. In all cross the ages games. So we've seen two so far, but we're gonna focus on the card game anyway. We find a consistent economy based on currencies and a very specific pass allowing access to unique features. Let's close this. CTA token, Piranha Trizal Mint Pass. What is this? Why is this? Oh, oh. Okay, we'll get there. Additionally, our goal is to enable players to have ownership of their assets and to choose what they wish to do with them. This is why we use blockchain technology and NFTs. To maintain this segmentation, While providing the best possible experience, our assets exist in three forms. Static, these assets cannot be minted, they remain digital. They allow players to progress in CTA games and offer a genuine gaming experience without adding constraints to the onboarding process. They also facilitate game progression without impacting the total quantity of Eternals. Flags, this type of assets represents the bridge between Web 3, Web 2 and Web 3. These digital assets can be transformed into NFTs Eternals. They can only be obtained through purchase in the store or via the leaderboard. This allows for control over the number of assets, limiting botting risks while retaining the play and earn concept through the leaderboard. Only obtained through purchase in the store via the leaderboard. Control. And eternal, when an asset is minted, it becomes an eternal NFT. Okay. The CTA token. What is it used for? Turn flex assets into eternal. Loads mint pass to activate its many benefits. Its primary function is to align its value with that of the project asset and its adoption. As a player, owning it contributes to skill progression and pushes the exploration of the Cross the Ages universe further. Some options are only accessible if you own CTA tokens, such as the ability to mint your flex items into eternal items and thus become the owner on the blockchain. Okay. As an investor, charging mint passes with CTA tokens guarantees airdrops each season of special rare cards for the TCG or passive accumulation of victory points. Additional functionalities for the CTA token will be introduced as the universe develops, such as buying and selling cards on the marketplace, renting cards, and transforming NFT cards into physical cards. The development is done in alignment. Okay, how to get it? You can buy it, obviously. You can buy it with Prana and Lance resource generators. We'll need to learn a bit more about that. This is what Steffi was struggling with. How do you get the token? And this is you can just two options is to buy it, and then Lance resource generators. Like, what does that mean? Like, how? Okay, let's see. Maybe Prana makes more sense. Prana is the hard currency of the Cross the Ages products, meaning it's a digital currency that can only be obtained through purchase and is used to access secondary features such as cosmetics or to accelerate the acquisition of certain contents. Prana is interoperable and identical across all CTA products. Prana is primarily used to acquire assets and certain services in the game, including flex items such as boxes, packs, premium cosmetics, and all can also be exchanged for CTA token. How to get Prana? It is available for purchase through various payment methods, including credit card and cryptocurrencies. It is also possible to obtain it as rewards during special events or tournaments. So far, we've only learned you get Prana through special tournament events or tournaments. And then the CTA token with Lance resource generators. Well, then we have Trizol, another currency. It's a soft currency of the Cross the Age products, meaning it's a digital currency that can only be obtained through player activity within the game. Okay, so I guess we want Trizol in the game. It allows access to crafting features within the game. Eventually, it will also be possible for these same players to resell their Trizol to others. What is it used for? Upgrade and obtain new eternal cards. Sell it to other players. Upgrade weapons. How to obtain it? Player duel rewards in the card game. Player-to-player purchases. Dungeon raids and land generators in Arise. Ah, so the land generators are in Arise. So you can't get the CTA token because that's in Arise, apparently, the other game that's gonna launch the end of this year. Then Prana, you can get in tournaments and events, but I don't know if it's even in the card game. And then Trizol you can get through player duels in the card game. So it seems like it's very, very in the starting stages of the game. And that's why maybe you can't earn too much yet. They're still figuring it all out, basically. Then there are mint passes. The player can lock CTA tokens and thus activate their perks advantage. Okay, so this is sort of like staking. A min pass has two statuses, charged or discharged. To activate its effects, it must be charged to at least stage 1. Okay, so it has different effects. You can reduce transaction fees, you can get exclusive access to pre-sales, you can get airdrops, you can get passive victory points, you can get dedicated access to events, more airdrops, and land. Okay. So it seems there's a lot outside of the game that's more interesting. Okay. Tokenomics and distribution. Below, you will find details regarding token distribution and description of each stakeholder. As a reminder, vesting is the progressive period during which tokens are unlocked each month and a cliff. The max supply is 500 million CTA tokens. Then we have this beautiful graph. He seems good. Allocation. We have 10% for the team, with a lock of 18 months. Very good. Vesting at 48. Very good. Very good. We like that. We have a private sale, very big private sale, 27.6%, and a seed for 13.8%, and a pre-sale for 5%. That's a lot. Oh, a pre-sale to the community for 5% and a normal pre-sale for 5%. And then we have advice is 4%, which is fine. But then there's an extern team for 4.6. Oh, it's like founding team, 10%, and the extern team. But here maybe we see more. No, we should find out more about the team. And then we have reserve and treasury for 20%, which is that's fine. That's like the ecosystem. And marketing 4%. That's fine. I just think like the pre-sale plus the seed plus the private sale is a lot. The private sale, I suppose, is like investors, but it's like more than a quarter. It's a lot. And then the pre-sale 10 plus the seed 13. That's a lot. There's not a lot for like game. It's only 20% for like game stuff. Okay. But yeah, the locks, let's see. The pre-sale, public sale, and pre-sale community don't have any locks. Or vesting. Only the normal pre-sale has 12 months vesting. So those 55 million tokens are just gonna go live right away. Is this token live? Let us find out. CTA. Cross the ages. Preview only. No, it has not been gone live yet. But that is a bit. 55 million tokens are just gonna get right away without vesting. And then there's a bit of marketing that also gets. Well, okay. Marketing is yeah, sure. They need some marketing in the beginning, I suppose. But then Reserve and Treasury has a lock of 24 months. So how are you gonna do some rewards in the game and stuff if you're not gonna lock that up for 24 months? And advisors also no lock. No lock for the advisors and then only vesting for 12 months? Huh, this is a strange distribution thing. And then private and seeds a lock for 6 and 9 months, 24 and 36. At least the team is alright, you know? The founding team has a lock of 18 months and 48 vesting schedule. And the extern team a lock of 12 months and a 48-month vesting schedule. So that's pretty good. That does make it a little bit less absurd. Because if it fails and if the token just crashes, then they kind of shoot in their own foot because they can't even touch it. So the token will be shit when they can finally get it. So that boasts a little bit of confidence, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Reserve and treasury. Okay, they put a little thing. That's nice. So it ensures healthy long-term growth, enabling the development and support of new projects for the company. Okay, yeah, sure. Founding team. Yeah, they definitely put like the best ones first, so I'm curious what they say about the rest. For the founding team, they say the founding team is represented by the project's founding team. Wow. Okay, that's a load of bullshit. Nothing in that sentence. Extern team. Okay, that's the animation world renowned artists. So they have like 4.6% for those people. That's interesting. So very interesting. So they basically saying they focus a lot on like the graphics and stuff, which does kind of make sense. It is very much about the graphics game like this, and it does look really good. I like the cards and everything. Um, okay, continuing marketing. This portion is specifically allocated for marketing activities. Yeah, that's the. This includes all expenses related to building brand awareness, promoting the project, engaging with communities, and efforts to attract users and investors. Okay, all good to me. Advisors. This portion concerns individuals advising the project. These basic sentences, like what's, yeah, sure. Advisors play a key role by bringing their expertise, skills, and network to support the project. Okay. I guess that's like them saying we really appreciate our advisors. But I still think 4% for no lock period and only vesting of 12 months is a bit crazy. Um, Seed. Let's see. This refers to participants in the initial fundraising phase for a project, even before a public sale. Investors participating in the seed phase are often strategic investors, friends, family members, or early supporters of the project. Yes. These investors are willing to take on higher risk because they believe in the long term potential of the project. Sure, but I still think I like that it's vesting for 36 months. That's really good. But 13.8 is quite high, I think. But yeah, you want to definitely reward your early investors, that's for sure. So okay. Privates. The private sale consists of institutional investors, venture capital funds, high net worth individuals, or other selected parties who can purchase tokens at an agreed price before the tokens are made available in pre-sale or public sale. Yeah, 27.6%. It's crazy. It's crazy much. But yeah, I guess it's like big money in there, big investments. Pre-sale, late investors and partners. Crazy, no lock for only investing 12 months. Okay. Pre-sale community. So what is the difference there? Which like is gonna go right away. So many tokens. This part is dedicated to individuals who have opened packs from season 1 and receive a CTA token airdrop. Okay, it's for airdrops. They also have the options to purchase a specific amount based on the type of pack opened at certain dates. Starting from this date, this opportunity extends to individuals who load the mint passes. So this is for airdrops. Okay, fine. And then the public sale. This last section concerns the public sale, the token. Okay. Okay. They explained it very well. So I can get behind their reasoning and stuff for the tokenomics. What is this?